What is up, YouTube? It is Onion Bomb here on Ascent Sports, and welcome back to our week by week NFL prediction series. We are on week 14 of the NFL, and we got the Sunday games to predict for you. I'm being joined by Isaiah. We have Steven and Jimmy's picks, and we have the Bull and Madden's picks. And yeah, it's week 14 already. Coming down to it in December, it's always crazy, but hey, we still have plenty of football left, and we got playoffs and stuff, so it's all still exciting times. But yeah, our first game, our first 1 o'clock game, already right out the gate, it is our team, our game. Another divisional rival, we have the Browns at the Steelers. Now, this was played 2 weeks ago for Thursday Night Football. The Browns did get the best of the Steelers, but it was on a short week for them after a tough-fought Ravens game that they won, and it was in a blizzard. Not to me, I know excuses, but it's at the Steelers at home. We can't get swept by the Browns. Give me the Steelers in this one.
I am taking the Steelers as well. Um, we just put up 44 points against the Bengals. I'm ready to do anything. The Browns, they got a nice little lucky win, but we're the better team.
Facts. Jimmy's also taking the Steelers. Steven's taking the Steelers. The Bulls going with the Browns. Madden's also going to take the Browns. 30-24. Alright, next up we have the Saints at the Giants. Give me the Saints. Giants are just, both of these teams are kind of dead, but I think the Saints are slightly better and have that slightly opportunity to get a win. Giants, they just I guess try Shadur Sanders and get up there in the draft to pick them. So give me the Saints.
I'm taking the Saints too. The Giants they're like not a real team at this point. I don't know what's going on there. Once again, another high draft pick. Figure it out.
Jimmy's also going with the Saints. Steven's going with the Saints. The Bull, though, is going with the Giants. And Madden is going to go with the Giants as well. 28-25. So back to back. 4 humans versus 2 objects. Alright, speaking of a New York team that is done, next up we have the Jets at the Dolphins. And yeah, give me the Dolphins here. They realistically might be done too, but I feel like they have some more pride to it. And maybe a slim chance, maybe if they win out and some teams lose, maybe they finesse their way into a wild card. Because if they win out, that'd be 10-7. The Jets, they're 3-9, or it's. I think reports that Rodgers is not going to be there next season, so I don't know if they are going to draft a quarterback or what, but they might rather get back in higher in the draft. Not that they're going to tank purposely, but it would be more beneficial to them if they lost this. So plus it's at Miami, so give me the Dolphins.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins as well. I don't think I'll pick the Jets for the rest of the year, Loki. They
Yeah.
cost me too many games. Thinking that they were gonna be a good team.
Jimmy going with the Finns as well. Steven also going with the Dolphins. The Bull is going with the Jets. And for the third time in a row, it is humans versus objects, as Madden's going with the Jets as well, 27-21. Alright, next up we have an AFC South matchup. The Jaguars at the Titans. Trevor Lawrence is on IR after the hit. After they played the Texans. Divisional, All they do is play each other.
Literally.
I'm going with the Titans here. More so just like a vibe. It's actually technically not upset for this game. I think they're slightly favored, but they are the Titans. They just got stomped last game by the Commanders. But apparently Will Levis isn't like playing absolutely terrible anymore. Source CCRBT. And other than last week, the defense for the Titans was all right. Not the greatest, not the worst, but they had their moments, but they just got torched last game. So maybe they want to prove something. I don't know. But the Jaguars offense with Mac Jones should be, I feel like, handleable if you're any sort of decent defense. So give me the Titans.
Because Jimmy missed on them last week, I'm gonna take the Jaguars in this one. Like they gotta bounce back after fucking up Jimmy's week. Like now they're gonna win.
Jimmy is going with the Titans. Steven is also taking the Titans. The Bull is going to take the Titans. Madden is going to take the Jaguars. 28-17. All right, next up we have the Falcons at the Vikings, and I am going with the Vikings absolutely without a doubt. I tried to go against them 2 times in a row, and they just, they made me pay for it both times. Close games, but it just wasn't meant to be. So yeah, give me the Vikings. I definitely cannot pick against them. Watch them lose this week, but give me the Vikings.
Who are they playing?
The Falcons.
Is Kirk benched?
I know. I don't think. I know he had a bad game last week, but
Give me the Falcons.
yeah. So you're going with the. That's crazy. Jimmy is going with the Vikings. But he's also going to be taking the over for this game. Let me just quickly look up what that is. Exactly.
Like 47. That's a little high. Darnold hasn't really been hooping.
Very close. 46.5.
Okay.
So over 46.5. Honestly, not to talk bad about Jimmy's prediction. I feel like these defenses are kind of both all right, and the Falcons only put up 13 last week, and the Vikings put up 23. I guess if they both put up 20, like 3 or one, if it's like 24, 23, it's possible. That's a good pick, but a little shaky, but we'll see. But yeah, more importantly, he's taking the Vikings. Steven is also going to be taking the Vikings. The Bull is going with the Falcons. Man is also taking the Falcons 23-21. All right, next up, we have the Panthers at the Eagles. Even though the Panthers have started to look a bit better, started to play a bit better, at least Bryce Young has, I do not believe they'll be able to take out the Eagles here. So give me the Eagles.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Eagles as well. I've tried to get back on the Panthers wave, but they keep losing. They're getting kind of close though. I don't think they got Philly.
Jimmy's also going to be taking the Eagles. Steven is going to be taking the Eagles. The Bull is going with the Eagles as well. Madden has us all in on the Philadelphia Eagles. Madden scores 38-20. All right, next up we have the Raiders at the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers. They're a decent team. The record could be a little better, I guess 6-6, but they've had some injuries. But yeah, the Raiders are another team that's kind of dead, done, 2-10. I think the Bucks are definitely a better team than the Raiders. I don't see an upset here, so give me the Buccaneers.
I am also taking the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield's a top 8 quarterback. Mike Evans, I've been telling Brendan for years, is slept on.
No that is crazy. That is not true. You hate Mike Evans.
He's alright.
You hate Mike Evans.
He's okay.
Jimmy's taking Milwaukee because he spelled Bucks Buckck. Steven is also gonna take the Bucks. The Bull is gonna take the Bucks. And we are all in on the Buccaneers. Madden has a bit low scoring though, 17-14. Alright, moving on to the 4 o'clock games. Next up, we have the Seahawks at the Cardinals. Honestly, this is like the hardest game ever to predict because both of these teams are just so unpredictable. One week they look really good, next week really bad. One week they're winning, one week they're losing. I'm going with the Cardinals, but this one really could go either way.
I am taking the... I'm going to take the Cardinals as well. Just have a little more faith.
Jimmy's going to take the Seahawks. So, Cardinals, if you could get this one done, please. He's already ahead by 1 million. That would be good. Steven's going with the Seahawks, too. So, we are split. At least humanely we are. We'll see about the objects. The Bulls starting us off, going to take the Cardinals. Madden is also taking the Cardinals. 19-17. Alright, next up we have the Bears at the 49ers. I'm actually going with the upset here. Give me the Bears. I don't know. The 49ers, they definitely, they should have been a better team, but I don't know. They're just not really playing that good. CMC is on IR now. Even Jordan Mason isn't going to be in this game. They're down to their third string running back, but that doesn't really matter. They can run the ball with anyone, really.
They'll have a game.
I don't know. I feel like they're just not playing that good. I think it'll be a low-scoring game that the Bears squeak out. So give me the Bears.
I am taking the Bears as well. I don't know. At this point, it probably is still like an upset, but it's not on paper how it should be an upset. Like, this should be an upset because the 49ers are just elite.
Jimmy's actually going with the Bears as well. Didn't expect that. Steven, though, is going to go with the Niners. The Bull is going with the Bears. Madden is also taking the Bears. 19-7. Alright, next up we have the Bills at the Rams. Bills recently clinched the AFC East already, which always puts them in the playoffs. But they're not done yet. They're not going to just mail it in. They're probably trying to play for that first seed in the AFC. I think they're definitely a better team than the Rams. I think they'll get this one done. Give me the Bills.
I am taking the Bills as well. They've been, I don't know, they've been annoyingly good. Like, I just don't see it, but they keep playing. Josh Allen's being annoying.
Jimmy is going with the Bills. Steven is going with the Rams because the Bills are the frauds of the week. The Bull is going with the Rams. Madden is going with the Bills. 24-17. Alright, last up here for this video, we got Sunday Night Football. Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Chargers at Chiefs. And don't do it. Don't do it. I am going with the upset here. Give me the Chargers. This is only, I think, my third attempt at going off their chair. I know it doesn't really work too well, but I got them when they lost to the Bills. But the Chargers they have a decent defense. I think they'll be able to stop the Chiefs kind of offense that's like not really going to plan right now. The Chiefs defense though is good as well. I think it'll be a low scoring game, but I think the Chargers do just enough to upset the Chiefs, kind of like the Broncos game, but just there is no like devil magic for this one. The Chiefs have to, they're exposing the devil magic a little too much. They have to reel it back. They lost to the Raiders 19-17, and that Broncos game. It was like, I forget how close it was. It was 16-14. I think it's gonna be that same type of game, but the Chargers win it. So give me the Chargers.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Jimmy is going with the Chargers. Steven's going with the Chiefs. The Bull is taking the Chargers. But Madden is going to end us on a 3-3 split, taking the Chiefs 38-6.
Yeah.
We will see. And we have a lot of bye weeks this week. I believe this is the last week for bye weeks. We have the Broncos, Patriots, Ravens, Texans, and Colts all on their bye weeks, which just leaves two teams for Monday Night Football. Stay tuned for that video, assuming I remember to upload it, because I don't know if I forget to do it when I do the other ones, it just gets cooked. Like I forgot last week again, I apologize. Monday Night Football is getting slept on by me. But if you want to know how we did with these predictions, make sure you check out our Thursday Night Football video that will sum all these up, and then we'll predict Thursday night for next week. For now, though, guys, that is going to do it. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Good boy.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning. These ladies